Hello and welcome to Ho Sheffield Wednesday's kit review. This week we will be delving into three classic Sheffield Wednesday kits from the ages and the history behind them. First up is the away shirt from the 1996 to 97 season through to the 97 and 98 season. This iconic kit was designed by Puma and features the old Wednesday badge with Hillsborough written across the top of it. It is a clean orange design with a black and white collar and with black and white trims on the sleeves, decorated with the Sanderson sponsor badge and name across the front. In its first season, this kit was worn by the likes of Des Walker, Benito Carbone, David Hurst and Reggie Blinker, to name a few. It was actually Carbone's first season at the club after signing for £3 million from Inter Milan in October '96. A 4-match winning start to the season saw Sheffield Wednesday top the Premiership, and manager at the time David Pleat received the Manager of the Month award for August. However, they soon fell out of the title frame, and in the end, despite losing just 9 games in the league, they finished 7th in the final table, which wasn't quite enough for UEFA Cup qualification. At the end of the 96 to 97 season, manager Pleat paid a club record £5.7 million for the iconic Paolo Di Canio from Celtic in the hope of challenging for honours the following season. Di Canio would go on to become a fan's favourite at Hillsborough and their top goal scorer in his first season at the club. This was despite a sluggish campaign in the Premier League, which saw manager Pleat being sacked halfway through and being replaced by the League Cup winning manager Ron Atkinson for his second and final time in charge of Wednesday. The Owls finished the season in 16th position in the Premier League, achieving safety from relegation by 4 points. This kit had its fair share of iconic moments, as it was worn during Di Canio's iconic solo goal against Everton in a 3-1 victory, which saw the Italian striker take it past 2 defenders as well as the goalkeeper with his dizzying skills to get his 14th goal of the season. It was also worn by Benito Carbone for 2 of his spectacular efforts: an overhead kick which he had flicked up by himself against Newcastle, and a thunderous strike against Blackburn Rovers from outside the area. A clean, bright design that has become almost as iconic as some of the Wednesday greats to wear the shirt, this kit gets a 9 out of 10. Up next is the 2015-16 season's away kit. This kit was designed by Sondico and was the last season that featured this particular iconic Owls badge. A mainly black kit that features a gradient to grey on the front, and that also features a stripe in light blue down each side of the kit, as well as the sleeve cuffs and branding. This kit also features Chancery across the front of the shirt for the first time in the club's history. This was indeed the first full season under the new ownership of Dejphon Chancery, which saw an influx of new players brought in, including Ross Wallace, Fernando Forestieri, Gary Hooper, and current club captain Barry Bannon. With the recent new acquisitions, Wednesday went on to having a fine campaign that season, finishing in the Championship playoff spots and beating Premier League side Arsenal 3-0 in the League Cup. Despite suffering heartbreak in the final game of the season against Hull City in the playoff final, this kit did certainly still provide some iconic recent Wednesday moments. It was in this kit that Marco Matthias scored potentially the best goal that the world has ever seen against Leeds United at Ellen Road. Matthias put Wednesday ahead in the Yorkshire derby by controlling Liam Palmer's long pass forward, flicking the ball over the head of Liam Cooper before volleying it over the goalkeeper from 18 yards out. This kit was also worn during one of the best nights of Wednesday's recent history. A brilliant night in Brighton, it was the second leg of the Championship playoff semi-final. With Wednesday taking a comfortable 2-0 lead in the second leg, Wembley was in touching distance, and after Ross Wallace scored a sublime goal in the 28th minute to equalise on the night for the Owls, Wednesday were on their way to Wembley. Celebrations from the fans and the players continued into the night as the side looked to make history. A sharp modern-day design that has an almost stylish look to it, this kit gets an 8 out of 10. Last but not least is the home kit, which was seen during the 1995-96 season, as well as the 1996-97 season. This kit was also part of the iconic Puma and Sanderson era. This home kit features one large white strip in the middle of the shirt, with intertwining blue stripes on either side. This kit also features gold trimmings on the collar and the cuffs of the sleeves. What makes this shirt even more special is the initials SWFC brandished across the front and the back of the shirt in a discreet manner. It was in this season that Wednesday legends Chris Waddle, John Sheridan and Mark Bright would play their final full season for the Owls. Other icons to don the shirt were Ian Nolan, Reggie Blinker and David Hurst, with the latter being the club's top goalscorer for the season. It was this season that would be David Pleat's first season in charge as the Sheffield Wednesday manager. However, the Owls seemed to struggle all season, finishing in 15th place, which was their worst position in the Premier League since their promotion back to the top flight in 1991. Upon the departure of the Wednesday legends, the Owls would go on to have a more successful season the following year in this home kit, as mentioned earlier, finishing in 7th place in the 1996-97 league table, as well as a respectable quarter-final finish appearance in the FA Cup. It was in this kit that Wednesday recorded a 6-2 victory over local rivals Leeds United in the 1995-96 league season. Goals from Whittingham, Bright and Hurst helped to secure bragging rights for the Owls in what would have been an unwelcome visit to Hillsborough for their Yorkshire rivals. Reggie Blinker would also go on to score one of his most famous iconic goals for Sheffield Wednesday on his debut in this kit against Aston Villa, where he shrugged off two defenders on the edge of the box before weaving past a third and chipping the ball over the goalkeeper from a tight angle. A classic twist on the home kit design, with the added gold trimmings and discreet lettering, accompanied by the fact that it was this kit that saw the closure of Chris Waddle's time with Wednesday, this kit has to get a 10 out of 10. Join us next time as we go through the ages and look at 3 more classic kits from the Sheffield Wednesday's history.